Welcome back to Set Streets and Eats, guys. I'm Chris Bauer. I am in Beaverton, Ontario this evening, just outside of Portland. It is a typical Portland night. Very cold, very wet, very rainy. I am in front, of course, in front of Chuck E. Cheese here in Beaverton. They have a Studio C beta stage. This is my 90th Chuck E. Cheese stage visit. I'm going to go in and check them out, and I hope you guys will join me. Let's go see it. So behind me is the Studio C beta stage. Right away, I'm struck by a couple of unique features in here. First of all, of course, he's a statue. No random movements. They do still have studio or pizza time clock. Chuck looks to be in pretty decent shape. He is a 32M bot. He has one bald spot for some reason. I'll show you a close-up in a second. They do have the Studio C carpet, and they have the curtains and everything. However, check this out. Over here, and they've got the CC and the whole setup on there. They've got the blue screen, but underneath the ticket blaster, they've actually got Studio C carpet, as if on cue. How cool is that? Oh, that's pretty cool. That's unique. I haven't seen that in a lot of stores. I'm trying to think of any stores I've seen that in where they've done the Studio C carpet as well under the ticket blaster. That's really cool and unique. It makes the whole thing a part of the stage. It's very neat. I also noticed on either side of the showroom, they've already got the remodel murals up, which is interesting, because this hasn't gotten the remodel yet, or they've already started it, and I don't know, that's interesting. So party and the silhouettes are up, but everything else has remained the same, and the where a kid can be a kid. Interesting. As far as art goes, I see Ambassador of Fun over here in the arcade. They've got, let's see, Iceman. I've only seen that in a few places. Got Paw Patrol. Oh, we got the kids basketball. This is older. I've only seen that in a couple spots. That's really old. Look at the old programming it plays. That's really cool. Check that out. Yeah, that is. I'm trying to remember. I know I've seen this somewhere before, but I can't remember what store. Comment below if you guys know which store this was in. Or where you've seen it at other stores. But this is a old machine. This is pretty cool. It's got some old signage on it. That's really neat. That's old. Very cool. They've got... You got the circus and the Halo. Lots of video games. And of course, skee ball and regular basketball. Oh, of course, we've got Cyclone. More typical games. Over here, we do have the small Warhols as well. How's it going? Well, let's check tokens. Nothing too old standing out. All juvenile mouse. Yeah. Over in the store, they've got the Bella the new Bella plush and the new hat. Only one of the new hats. One of the three. That's one of the new signages. And that one as well. Ooh, back here we got the Hooray for Hollywood hiding in the kitchen. Oh, there's a piece you don't see hardly ever. Look at that hiding in the kitchen. Showbiz Pizza Time Inc. 1993. That's awesome. Look at that. The gang goes to the ballpark. Pretty cool. Here's one of the kitty pieces out here. And the King of Cool. Then down the hallway, we've got the hockey, soccer, and the Men in Black piece. Between the bathrooms, we do have the Chuck E. Cheese Sassy Headshot. And then right next to the stage, we've got the Name That Cheese, which again, you don't see that often. And then guess what, y'all? I spotted this a few minutes ago on the other side of the ticket blaster. This store has my all-time favorite piece, The Gang Goes to the Drive-In. From 1993, Showbiz Pizza Time Inc. That doesn't have the date on this one, but this is my all-time favorite. That's awesome. So yeah, Chuck's got this weird bald spot right here. His male pattern baldness is starting to show. But other than that, looks to be in pretty decent shape outside of that. Not too bad. Of course, there's no random movements, unfortunately, and no lights. It's unfortunate. I tell you what, it's really weird to me that we have the mixture of old art and the 2.0 silhouette pieces on either side of the showroom. Does anyone have an explanation for that? Is that just part of Phase 5 art? Because the Phase 5 art I thought was only those Chucky and the modern like rock star pieces. I thought the party piece and the silhouette pieces only came with the 2.0 remodel. Am I wrong on that? You guys will correct me. Post in the comments below about that. That's interesting because I've not seen that mixed in like that with the older stuff. So let me know why that is. I'm sure you guys are filled in on that more than I am. But this is a great mix of old art in it, surprisingly. Plus with these weird mix of the modern. So yeah, it's really interesting. But the scene, you know, this is a pretty complete stage, especially for what it is for the beta stage. It's a pretty large beta stage. Of course, just not being used, unfortunately. All right, guys, I'm gonna get on out of here. I've been putting off the Beaverton, the Beaverton, Oregon store for a while, because I wasn't doing, the last time I was here, I wasn't doing Studio C stores. But I've since been doing that because of the artwork, really. But yeah, I wish I would have hit this one sooner. This has great artwork in it. And the fact that it's got my favorite piece, The Gang Goes to the Drive-In. I wish I would have hit that sooner. I always love seeing that piece still out in the wild. It's getting rarer and rarer and rarer. So, anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this stop by. That old basketball game. Again, post below in the comments if you've seen that old basketball game that plays the old footage of the gang playing basketball at the park. I feel like I've seen that somewhere, but if I've seen it anywhere, it was one place. That is really unique. It's really old too. It's definitely 90s. It feels like it's 90s. It could be 2000s. I'm not sure, but it's definitely old. So, all right, guys, I'm gonna jump out of here. I'll see you guys later from Beaverton, and we'll see you at the next one. That is all for my 90th stage visit. 10 more to go. Thanks for watching, guys. See you next time. Bye now. Yes, sir.
Where'd you get that shirt?
Oh, I ordered this from 80stees.com. Right by the door, they actually have one of those timelines like they do at Tully Road in San Jose. I always really like those. It kind of goes over the history of Chuck E. Cheese as it started out in Pizza Time Theater and brings you up to present. I always thought those were really cool. Very cool. And again, uniquely in their lobby, a new 2.0 piece of art, and randomly the Grand Marshal of Games, which is almost never out here, but they still have the old where a kid can be a kid slogan. Look at that. That is really old. That's even got the bowler Chucky. Wow. Check that out. That's ancient. What a unique store Beaverton is. I mean, really unique. So I was just talking to... Go ahead. I was just talking to Bob, the game tech, and he's been here for about 30 years. I mean, just talking about everything, the vlog, or just talking about Chuck E. Cheese in general. And they are getting the 2.0 remodel in June. So all this is going to be gone. All this art, it's going to be generic. So get here before June if you want to see this art in person. But he started when it was still half and half. They still had the Rocket Fire Explosion at another store. Obviously, he started another store in Portland or in Southern California, and then moved up here later on. But he was a game tech, or he was a manager at a Chuck E. Cheese that still had a Rocket Fire Explosion back in the day, back in the early or late 80s and early 90s. So he's been around for a long time. He's seen it all. He commented on my Billy Bob shirt. You know, Billy Bob likes to bring the world together. So we had a good long conversation about the state of animatronics and showbiz and Chuck E. Cheese. So, but Beaverton's very unique, very cool. I wish they obviously had animatronics and besides the one Chuck bought statue. But you have till June to come check this store out. Very unique art. Would love to get my hands on the Gang Goes to the Drive-In. One of these days, maybe. But anyway, hope you guys enjoyed that little stop. Oh, it's dark. I better do it in the light. Thanks for watching, guys. Thanks for enjoying my 90th stage visit. And we'll see you guys in number 91. Bye now.